Good Lord. It literally took me 10 minutes to get this live session actually to go through. For some reason, YouTube was telling me that it wasn't working. And I came very close to not doing this live because if you can't tell by my voice, I'm sick. I'm sick as hell. This is the result of if you live hard, like I've been, traveling from Belgium to Mexico, from Mexico to Guatemala, coming back, having a full time job. Um, like if you're living life hard, what's up, Lizard? I see you, buddy. If you're living life to the fullest, like that's when you get sick, is what I found. That's what I usually. And I had COVID or I had the cold. I don't know what it is. I guess it's just a cold, but it's just like tired as hell, sore throat, sneezing a lot, running nose. I did hit the gym though, got it in. Anywho, I didn't want to not do a live because I know you guys love those Friday night lives. The idea is basically to do lives on Friday and Sunday, or at least one of one of those two, right? And preferably both. But without further ado, ask me anything. You guys know the drill. Anything you guys want to talk about? This is your 30 minutes where I mold my content after your questions and after your interests. So don't hold back, don't be shy. The Viking is here to reply. That's good, I like that. And if you don't feel like asking questions and you just want to lurk, hit the thumb. Don't be a dirk. Hey, I'm on a roll. I've been to the US plenty of times, man. I got to the US first when I was 21 years of age, and then I I went to the US a bunch of times. I lived in LA for 3 months. I visited Las Vegas on a trip. I visited Maine, Deer Isle. Um, I did Flagstaff, Phoenix, San Francisco, San Diego, New York, New Jersey, Washington, Philadelphia. Like, yeah, I've been all over to do it. I've been to Houston, Venice Beach not too long ago. And I'll be going to the US again in November. I'll be doing a road trip. What's up, Lindsay? How you doing, girl? How are you feeling now after surgery? Um, I try to be very conscious of like and try to be very grateful for the fact that I'm no longer walking around with a metal piece sticking out the side of my face. Like it's 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 a blessing to be able to receive medical attention, and that never became more clear to me than it did in these last 6 months, as you all know. Um, I'm in a really good place in life. I feel I'm very happy right now. Um, I'm I don't know. I'm excited for the next year. I see everything is going better. Work is going better. The YouTube channel is going better. I'm dieting right now, so I'm cutting down. So I'm trying to get like super shredded. That is very much the idea. Um, these next 5 weeks. Well, I say 5 weeks, but after this week, it's only 4 more weeks, so not that long, honestly. Um, but yeah, as I talk about that in that video as well, like at some point you gotta diet. At some point you gotta lock in. It's just the way it is. Um, we also got the Olympia coming up for those who care about that. When are you traveling to the US in November? That's not birthday month. It'll probably be middle November, something like that. Yup. The plan is to do a road trip from San Francisco to Well, sorry guys, I'm very tired. To LA, and then document as much as I can. Make some cool vlogs. That is the plan. Very much so. What's up, Common Sense? I see you, girl. How y'all doing? I had a date a few days ago. That was very nice, but I'm not trying to rush into anything. It took me a while, man, to get over that last thing from last year, as you all know. And I feel like after this summer, because August, this is the anniversary. Like, I broke up with that girl about a year ago. So there you go. It takes about a year to get over something, apparently. I finally feel that I'm back to being who I am. I no longer obsess over her. It's nice. And I'm open. I'm emotionally available again to new people, to use a buzzword. Um, and a poetic way, a romantic way that I like to describe it, I feel like, when you're over someone when you stop looking for them in cafes and bars. If that makes like, I would walk, through Mexico City, be on my way home, and I would like every terrace, every coffee shop, I would be looking to see if she was there, like that, consciously or subconsciously. I just would, and I would like double back if I saw somebody with hair that looked like hers or like, and I stopped doing that. So I feel like that's when you're truly over it. So what am I gonna do with my hair next? Not much. I like it like this. I like it these days. I like it natural. Um, I haven't been feeling in the mood to get braids because also I'm growing out my sides, as you know, and my sides are getting quite long, but like nowhere near long enough where I can incorporate them into the braids. So it's like, I don't know. Mm, it's yeah. It's just it's seasons, man. It's like sometimes you're in the mood to look a certain way, and sometimes you don't. And right now, I like it natural. I'm not gonna lie. I also feel like the girls like it more like this. So maybe that plays a small part of it. I don't know. Hey guys, hit the thumb, please. That would be awesome if you can hit the thumb on this video. Always greatly, immensely appreciate it. Um, Also, if you want to support the channel, you can click on the dollar sign below the chat box, and you can make any donation of your liking to the channel. How has the healing been going with the piercing? I'm sure you've already told us. I've been MIA. I mean, the healing's great. Like it's all closed up. I can swim again. In Guatemala, I was swimming in the water. It's all closed up. It all healed as well as it could. Um, Great. Yeah, my surgeon is awesome. He did a great job. Um, as soon as I do notice small changes in my face, like I can tell that the metal is gone. Like especially like you can't really tell like this, but like I can tell that I have a little bit less volume, perhaps, on the side of my face. It's only like 2 millimeters, but it's 2 millimeters, and I can tell. Also, I have like a bump here now that I didn't have. So here, you can see this. You see how this is like sticking out more than this? I didn't used to have that. It didn't used to stick out. So that's something that happened after the surgery. Like something shifted, like a bone shifted, and now it's kind of unbalanced. But I don't know, man. I don't really. I like. Obviously, I give all the fucks, but at the same time, I give no fucks anymore. I'm just like, there's no way I'm gonna get more plastic aesthetic surgery done. Like at this point, it's just like take me as I am, man. And if they really can't accept the scar, if that's really the deal breaker, then so be it. Like I'm good. I don't plan on getting any more surgeries anytime soon. So yeah, there's that. It's still cold in Mexico City, and it rains a lot. Like, it's still rain season, so we haven't gotten to the warmer part just yet. But it's cool. I like it. I'm very happy to be back in the older room. Like, also, especially like, um, I felt like I'm way less of a YouTuber indulgent. Like, I can't do my lives the way I want them to. I don't know. I'm happy with the dynamic that I've got going on here in Mexico City as it pertains to content creation. And it's funny because I've said this before. Like, a lot of people tell me like, "Oh, you look happier and intelligent." Like, yeah, but the content in Mexico City is better. And I know it shouldn't be about that, but that is something I have noticed. Oh, I missed that. My birthday is November 29th. You should drop by. Where in California do you live? I have literally put on sunscreen today. I just always kind of look red. It's also the lighting. But I put on sunblock today. Yes, I do use it. Um, but it's also like, is it like I just look red? Well, I'm glad you didn't rent out your room when you go straight in and be at home. Mm, I appreciate that, guys. I've also switched shampoos because you guys keep talking about my hair. I feel like this new shampoo is better. My hair looks healthier and it gets less greasy. And the only thing is, like, I want to ask you women out there, like, every time I comb, obviously, like, there's like quite a few hairs on the comb, right? So how does that work? Because if I comb once a day, I lose like 10 hairs every time, let's say. So like that's 3,000. That's like 36,000 hairs in a year, right? Or something like that. Or like let's say 5,000. I don't know. Like my point is, can anybody explain why you don't go bald if you have long hair? Because when you're combing it, you always lose hair. Like, and I know you have a lot, but it is like it's not infinite, you know. I have 50. I have 50, but I don't. I'm telling you, I don't look as red as I do on video. It's also like me getting a reflection of the. Let me take a picture of myself. Let me take a selfie, right? And then you can tell. Wait, hold on. Okay, so this is how I actually look, guys. It even does it to the picture, like giving me that weird like. Don't worry, I'm not as red as you guys may think. I was gonna say your hair looks freaking awesome. Thank you, thank you. But yeah, if anybody can answer that question, yeah. But like, if you keep losing long hairs, and it took like 3 years to get that long hair, at some point you're gonna run out of long hair, though. You see what I'm saying? That's the type of stuff that keeps you up at night. This is the book I'm reading right now. By the way, I finished Lonesome Dove. Bro, Lonesome Dove is so good. You like anyone should read Lonesome Dove. It's like 900 pages, but it's good. The dialogue is amazing. Just a good story. But yeah, right now I'm reading this book. It's in Dutch, but so this is called After Hannibal. Now means after. So after Hannibal, and it's referring to Hannibal, um, the region in which Hannibal fought and beat the Romans at least once. All right, guys. Definitely. Thank you, Common Sense. I appreciate that. One might say you have common sense. Uh huh. You see what I did there? So yeah, guys, hit me with your best questions. Still jacked. Still jacked in this bitch. Do you ever use Tinder? No, I do not. I don't use Tinder. I think it's a little bit low, like I think it's low quality. I think Tinder is like very hookup culture, but I do use Bumble. So this is Bumble, right? And it's a lot more classy. It's a lot more like, you know, mature women, classy women, ladies. It's not about hooking up. It's not about getting laid. It's about like finding a real relationships and like real connections. So I do use Bumble. Tinder to me is dirty, man. It's like I don't know. I think it's odd how people still use Tinder when you have far superior alternatives. I'm not saying you can't find good people on Tinder, but I don't know. I've been a Bumble boy. I've been a Bumble boy from the get go. Stop teasing us, girls. I'm not teasing, man. I'm not teasing. Yeah, Bumble's good. I had a date a few days ago. It was really nice. It was good. Obviously, at the yoga retreat, I met a bunch of amazing women. Yes, the nurse for hookups, indeed. So, like, I'm in a good flow as it pertains to me having new women in my life. Like, I met somebody that I really like at the retreat. I mean, but I'm not jumping into anything, like, not even like dating or anything like that. I'm just going like super slow, just enjoying. And I don't know, it's nice to be single and not depressed. Like, it sucks to be single and depressed, but it's nice to be single and not depressed, and that's what I finally achieved. So, I mean, I wasn't depressed, but I was heartbroken, and now I'm back. My daughter met her husband on the app Goldfish. Yeah, I used plenty of fish back in the day. This is like 2015. I was using plenty of fish, and lo and behold, I got catfished. It's in the name. Guys, I'm so tired. I'm sorry, but like I'm not feeling it, to be honest with you. I'm like proper sick. 10 years. Congratulations. That's amazing. That is absolutely amazing. You guys know how I feel. I just feel like all I want is like a warm shower and to sleep for 10 hours. Hold on. We got some new people coming in. Like that. Aiden, you're an inspiration, to be honest, man. How you just keep going in life no matter what happens. Bro, thank you so much. Like, I be looking at myself sometimes, man, and I'm like, bro, I really put myself in position. Like, I am fucking continuously putting this cannon of life into position. Like, boom, now I'm in Mexico City, right? Boom, now I'm in Guatemala on a goddamn yoga retreat. Like, what bro do you know goes to a yoga retreat? I did, motherfucker. I went to a yoga retreat. Like, and then I met all these amazing women in this safe space, in this amazing context that was just so enjoyable and so filled with love. No weird intentions, just pure love. And I was just like, I can't believe this is my reality. I'm eating vegetarian food, delicious vegetarian food on a mountain in Guatemala. Like, and then boom, back to Mexico City. Now I'm in the gym. And like, so I get fired up by comments like yours, man, because I keep going. I really keep going, man. I keep fucking going. When I think about giving up and not stopping, I feel like there's like an endless gap there. There's like an actual abyss behind that mindset. I feel like if I ever just only slow down for a bit and I allow myself to ponder on giving up, I feel like the world itself will open up and suck me up into the abyss. The abyss meaning like just deep dark eternal depression. So you telling me that I inspire you to keep going means a lot to me, because that is literally the whole thing, the whole like mindset. That's what I'm on. Hmm. Yeah, I'm sure it was plenty of fish common sense, because there's not going to be two dating apps with fish in them. Like, and goldfish is like doesn't makes less sense. Goldfish sounds like a um, you know, you can go and chill. You have our permission. I'm gonna go chill real soon. I'm not gonna lie. It's not gonna be a long life, guys. But I just wanted to come on for you. 'Cause, look, I truly loved you guys. Like all the cliches in the world, blah blah blah. But without the audience, man, like who am I? Like, you know what I mean? Not in life, but in terms of like YouTube. Like you guys make me a YouTuber. That's why I share it, because people watch that shit and it resonates and it listens. And I see the average watch time. You guys watch the whole video. You guys watch the whole video. That's why I keep going, man. You need a theme for these lives. I keep telling you, you don't want to listen. People don't know what the fuck to ask you. I love you. I think you're great, but people just don't know. But that doesn't make any sense. Like, first of all, like, let me explain something to you. I Do you know how hard it is? I have over 1,200 videos. Do you know how hard it is to keep coming up with concepts to talk about, right? And have like 2 or 3 videos a week. Again, more than 1,000 videos, right? Every single time I made a video, more than 1,000, 1,002 to be exact, I had to come up with a concept and had to think of something. So now you're telling me, Lindsay, that on top of those 1,200 original concepts and themes I have came up with, that you want me to come up with more for the lives? The whole purpose of the lives is I get to fucking chill. I don't gotta come in prepared. I don't need to have a whole idea in my head. I already did that 3 times a week, 4 times a month, 52 times a year. Like, the whole idea is that I finally get to fucking chill, kick back, not prepare this stuff. And you guys get to do some of the itty bitty lifting. Like, literally nothing. It's like you guys get to determine the direction of the content. And you guys get to help me out, take some of the burden off my shoulders, and come with the questions that you have, thus making my life easy for once. So I can just hit you up and reply your question. And guess what? It's a win-win. I don't gotta prepare something and work even more. And you guys get I fucking love you. You know that. And you guys get to ask me the shit that's really relevant to you. So no, there's not gonna be any themes. Like, I feel like you're missing the whole premise of the lives. The whole premise is you guys getting to finally, like, bro, like, if I would love to be able to ask my own questions to the people that I follow and admire. And I'm taking liberties by assuming you admire me, but whatever. Like, you know what I'm saying. Thank you so much, Iwa. You're the best. Um, I'll pick one from your videos. We love you, basically, your family. Been watching for years. Thank you, Iwa. Pick one. It's not hard. You could do it live here. Trip to Guatemala. It's not hard. But how? But no, Lindsay. So how does it look? How does? Hey, listen. I just explained it to you as well as I could. I did a video on Guatemala already. So what is a Guatemalan themed live session gonna sound like? Plot twist: it's gonna sound like the video I did on Guatemala. Like, it doesn't make sense. I keep telling you, like, I think you're vastly underestimating. Like, one person can only live and feel and think that much. Like, it's pretty fucking crazy that I make 3 videos of 20 minutes each a week, all about stuff that's happening in my life. Like, I'm not that interesting, you know what I mean? Like, I guess I kind of am, but, like, there's limits to it. So, yeah, that's my point, man. Oh, I'm tired, man. I'm tired. And by the way, Lindsay, don't take it wrong. I'm not mad or anything. I'm just, like, passionately explaining my point of view. I hope you don't take it wrong. But yeah, I don't like doing themes, man. I like to just come on here and chill. It is what it is. And we've had really good. Like, all I need is like a couple people that are like a little bit creative. When I've had amazing lives when I had people ask me good questions. So it's possible. It exists. Si todavía me amas como antes. All right. Here we go. You did a solo video. You do a live reflecting on that. Ask people asking questions. You're making it harder than it is. I don't think you understand marketing. I don't do marketing. The channel is not marketed. I'm not into marketing thumbnails. I'm not into collaborating with bigger YouTubers. This is not that type of channel. It's just not. You know? It's I'm good not doing marketing. I'm fine with that. I want to do it my way. If this shit is gonna pop, it'll pop my way. If it doesn't pop, then I lost my way. Then it has to be my way. It's just the way I operate. It's hard to explain. I'm stubborn, but I just like to do it my way. The gym as well. I had a bunch of people tell me train like this, train like that. I did it my way, you know, and I still figured it out. So yeah. All right, guys. Last and final questions. Let's go before I pass out. Before I pass out in this bitch. Thank you, Ewa. You're so loyal, girl. I love you for that. I appreciate you so much. I really do. All right, guys. Shout out Ewa. Shout out Lindsay. Shout out Common Sense. Shout out Aiden. I appreciate you, man. Go watch the old videos. I appreciate y'all, man. I'm dead. I'm dead. Ewa. I'm tired. I'm sick. I'm gonna go and chill a bit. Thanks, though. I really appreciate your contribution to the channel. You're great, but I gotta go and get some rest. New video dropping tomorrow, though. Stay tuned. Peace.